Hello, welcome to South Today. I'm Sally Taylor. The headlines tonight. The scandal of contaminated blood more than 30 years ago. A former Hampshire schoolboy who contracted a deadly disease joins calls for a public inquiry.
I can try and make the best out of life now, such as it is. There's no way that it's ever going to restore to me all those hopes and dreams I had as a teenager. No way I'm going to have a family.
It's been described as one of the worst medical disasters in the UK. In the late 70s and 80s, contaminated blood products were given to people with haemophilia by the NHS, infecting many with HIV and hepatitis C. Now victims who were treated as children whilst at a specialist school in Hampshire are amongst those calling for a full public inquiry into what happened. Bryony Leyland has more.
Adrian Goodyear was diagnosed with haemophilia as a child. His blood doesn't clot properly, and without treatment, the condition can be very dangerous. In 1980, at the age of 10, Adrian was sent to Trelaws near Alton, a specialist school for disabled children. There he was given Factor 8, the latest NHS clotting treatment, which changed his life.
Factor 8 made the most unimaginable difference. You'd probably be off your feet only for a day. You weren't worried about getting on your bike or your skateboard or going out with your friends at the park.
Tragically, the treatment, made with blood products from donors in the US, was in many cases contaminated with HIV and hepatitis C. There is no suggestion that Trelaws, which was working within strict NHS guidelines, was at fault. It says the treatments were given in good faith. But for some, the consequences were devastating.
They went around the room one by one and they went, you have, you haven't, you have, you haven't, slowly, calmly, who had HIV and who didn't.
Adrian has lived with being HIV positive since that day, but 72 haemophiliacs from Trelaws have died. Across the UK, 2,000 deaths have been linked to the scandal. Joseph Petey was also a pupil at Trelaws. He was told he was HIV positive when he was 19.
I can try and make the best out of life now, such as it is. There's no way that it's ever going to restore to me all those hopes and dreams I had as a teenager. No way I'm going to have a family. But if I want to carry on, then I've got to keep taking this, and that comes with it a really heavy burden and a reminder every day of what happened and why I reached this point.
The Department of Health has rejected suggestions of a cover-up. It says there is no evidence of government negligence, but those affected want a full public inquiry to investigate whether more could have been done to stop a medical disaster.
I just think it's outrageous. The picture is still not complete, and what is needed is disclosure. If they're ever going to bring about any form of healing at all before everybody's dead and buried.
Joseph Petey ending that report, and the scandal of contaminated blood products is investigated in a Panorama programme tonight. That's on BBC One at 9 o'clock.